From the return of Spider-Man's mythic to a secret Darth Vader NPC, here are 26 secrets from Fortnite Season 3. A Darth Vader NPC should be coming anytime soon this season, because if you paid close attention to the Season 3 trailer, you would have seen that they teased an upcoming Darth Vader boss at the end of it. And according to leakers, you'll be able to find him at the crashed spaceship, and he'll have the mythic ability to throw his lightsaber. You also might have noticed some Clombo bones, or as I call them, Clombones, near Logjam Lumberyard. So from the looks of things, I guess we can say that the Clombos are gone. And Epic did say if anything happened to them, Tilted would be destroyed, so that's probably why they destroyed it last season. But the leakers said Clombos are returning, and now they'll be killable, which is scary. And some good news, because we're speaking of Tilted this season, the community will be able to design 3 of the buildings in Tilted Towers, with something they're introducing called the Block 2.0. So this means the block is finally back after years. But this time, you have specific rules you have to follow, so nothing crazy or inappropriate will happen like last time. Now things are only getting started, because the secrets only get better, since there's also a huge chance that the Scar could be making a return sometime this season. Because when Jonesy appeared in the live event, he could have been seen holding a Scar. And we even had the chance to use it during the event, and I honestly can't wait for it to return. It looks like we have a new version of the web shooters coming later this season. Because back in April, Hypex tweeted that Fortnite updated the Spider-Man mythics and reworked the camera movement for them. And in the trailer, Indiana Jones was spotted using something similar to them known as the Grapple Glove. And you'll only be able to obtain them from the Grapple Glove toolboxes. There's an upcoming feature known as Storm Sickness that we should be getting soon. And I don't know if this is good or bad, because now, the longer you stay in the storm, the faster it'll take away your health. And if you exit the storm and then re-enter it, you'll be affected by it again. And this is going to be bad for competitive players late game. This season, the Chug Cannon has been unvaulted, and this item can only be found in llamas. And that's not the only item from an older season returning, because Junk Rifts made it back. And they teased these in the trailer, but I don't think anyone paid attention to that. And you're going to be mind blown once I show you a Pokemon Easter egg. But first, let's talk about the boulders sitting around the map, because these have something to do with Indiana Jones, since he's a secret skin for this season. And these represent the boulder that was chasing him during that iconic scene. They also recreated the scene in this season's trailer with a baller, so the more you know. In this season's live event, the mech also had some secrets, because the energy sword that the robot pulled out is a reference to the iconic energy sword in Halo. And comparison can be made to the original final showdown in Season 9 when the robot pulls out a sword from Neo Tilted. Then if you go by the pile of rocks in the cave underneath the waterfall, you'll be able to hear some mining going on. And believe it or not, that's the Shadow and Ghost Henchman from Chapter 2. This wall has 5 trillion health, and we as the community have to be the ones to break them out of the rocks. A possible Juice WRLD crossover could be happening sometime soon this season, because his manager, Lil Bibby, retweeted Fortnite's "almost time to start the party" tweet. And there's also an upcoming Juice WRLD album titled The Party Never Ends. On top of that, at the start of last season, another one of Juice's managers had a meeting with Epic Games.
Juice WRLD on Fortnite. We've been trying our hardest. Obviously, everyone on Fortnite loves Juice. And Come and Go was a huge record on Fortnite, so I think it really fits.
A secret chainsaw gun could have been spotted in the trailer, and it looks like an updated version of the Recycler, but it literally shoots saws. But that's not the only upcoming weapon we have, because data miners put out there that there's going to be a charged SMG. Just listen to how it sounds. I can't imagine how it'll look. They made vehicles, including the battle bus, summer-themed this season, and they re-released the Summer Legends pack. This confirms that we should be getting another 14 Days of Summer event sometime this season. And I can't wait, because I bet the summer skins are gonna look so clean. Speaking of summer, the Rock family is back, and they have been updated. It looks like they're on summer vacation since the war is over, since you can find them relaxing at the beach. And I'm hoping they constantly get updates this season, the same way they did in Season 2. Dr. Sloan is still alive, if you're really into the lore, because you might be thinking that she got destroyed by the hand of the mech leader, but many people didn't notice that when you slow the trailer down, it revealed that Dr. Sloan was able to get all the way inside of the tank before the robot arm hit her head. Now, you can finally be friends with wolves and boars, but not only can you ride them, but they can also be used to help you in-game. since whenever you take fall damage while riding one, it'll sacrifice itself and take the fall damage for you. You can also avoid fall damage by landing on top of one of these animals if they're nearby. These animals can be used to help you in many other ways too, because if you're playing solos, you can use them to help you open the 7 vaults around the map. But that's a secret with the vaults because the vault command cavern is at Rat Cave, and the 7 has installed another squad lock. I have another secret about animals, but first, let's look at that Pokemon Easter egg. Because the Dragon Rider glider looks similar to Giratina from Pokemon, or Giratina, and it would be cool if that's actually a hint at a Pokemon collab. But most likely not. Although, we can hope we do get one sometime soon in the future. A new encrypted Spider-Man skin is on its way this season. Spider-Man's played a huge role in the Chapter 3 storyline so far, and it doesn't look like that's going to be stopping anytime soon. Because we've seen a sneak peek of this skin on one of the Fortnite Marvel magazines, and the name of this skin will be Spider-Man Zero. And I don't know what this is for, but there's a secret hatch out in the ocean, and there's only one at the moment, but I have a feeling more might spawn around the map throughout the season? If I had to guess, these might have something to do with the storyline, or they could be pointless, like 90% of the secret bunkers through Fortnite. The Visitor could be leaving the 7, because when you talk to him, he asks what we think about him being on the island and how he wants to retire and become a permanent resident of the island. And I wonder who'd be the one to take his place if he actually does end up quitting. And if you haven't had time, since you've been busy with the new update, you probably didn't know that there's a free emote that you can claim. Because if you watch 30 minutes of a Fortnite stream on Twitch, you'll be able to get the Vibrant Vibin emote. You can also get a free pickaxe if you log into Fortnite with Xbox Cloud Play. And PlayStation players, you have something on the way too. Because here's a look at the new upcoming PS Plus pack. And to get this pack, all you need is a PlayStation membership. Although, does anyone know why this skin is winter themed? And why aren't you subscribed? Go subscribe right now! And back to animals, because you probably didn't notice you can almost do anything with these, such as shooting players and even building, which is so surprising, but you might not want to do too much because they have an energy bar, and once it reaches 0, they'll get tired and lie down. The 0 point is back in the game this season, and you can find it over at Loot Lake. Look underwater and you'll see it. It's cool because if you get close to it, you'll hear all types of crazy sounds coming from it. Bunny hopping is back, and this is a really convenient way to rotate around the map faster. And it's pretty easy to do, so all you have to do is get a good slide downhill and keep spamming your jump button. I just hope they don't patch it again how they did in Chapter 1. Then if you're trying to level up fast, there are still a few XP maps that do work, so you could use some of those. Then before you go, click this video on the screen. Peace!